Hello everyone, this is Patty of Empowering by Design, and welcome to the card reading and message for Sunday, November 7th of 2010. Now I've taken myself out of the picture today and brought you into my home altar space. That's what you're looking at right now. It has several candles and pictures of some divinities. There's Jesus, there's Buddha that's on there, the Dalai Lama. Sunday is a day that people around the world go for spiritual connection and community. Maybe some people go to church or a temple. Other people, like myself, maybe just have your own in-home meditation space. Other people go to sacred circles. The point is, Sunday is a day for spiritual connection, and we all seek that out in some way. So I brought us my altar today at home and lit some candles and some incense to kind of set the mood for our card reading today. I mentioned yesterday that I'm going to be starting a new trend on Sundays, and that Sundays are going to be unicorn days. Of all the entities or animals in the elemental realm, we have the fairies and the unicorns and the mermaids and dolphins. Unicorns bring a level of purity and grace to it's almost like they really heighten the enlightenment level a bit. And as horses, they also represent power. They really bring in purity and grace, and their messages are just beautifully positive and simple. So they seemed a very appropriate card to have for Sundays. So anyways, we're going to pull out the unicorn deck here. You can see the front of it right there, and I'm going to tap on it and we'll shuffle it up a bit and see what the unicorns want to say to us today. Oh my gosh, I got 3 cards that popped out at me here. And I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of, if you have cards that jump out at you, even if you were just looking to pick one, then you should go with whatever the jumping cards are, because that's a very strong message for you. All right, so we have the first card here, which is True, and the second one, which is Healer, and the third one, which is Happy Thoughts. And I can see a trend in the message here today. So I'm going to take each individual one by one. Now, when you have 3 cards that come out like that in a spread, usually the one on the leftmost side is the underlying issue or challenge of the situation. The one in the middle is maybe an action that you need to take, or a message about how you presently need to deal with the issue. And the third card is usually the outcome card. So it looks like a pretty interesting message that they have for us today. First of all, this card on the left here, True, look at that beautiful Pegasus on that card. You know, Pegasus is the unicorn with wings. And look at the bright, bright light at the top of his horn. This card, the message with this card is that it's a validation that to trust your intuition about a situation that you're involved in. Whatever your gut feeling or hunch about it is, they're telling you that you're true. It's true. You are correct in what you are seeing and feeling about the situation. And if you remember earlier this week, we got the vision cards. They were really working on having us not only work on our clairvoyance, but pay attention to our spiritual sight and what we're seeing, because we're being shown the truth about something or some situation. The second card in, the Healer card, let's see if I can get this in here without the whole thing toppling over. Actually, that has a fairy in it with a unicorn. It looks like a baby unicorn. But the message in this card, having to do with the first one, is that if what you're seeing about the situation is uncomfortable to you, you see that maybe something is out of balance or has lost some integrity, you have the ability within yourself to heal it. It calls and speaks to the healer within you. And as you can see, this fairy is bringing comfort to this unicorn in this picture. It's calling on you to use your own healing abilities to heal the situation, perhaps by sending love and compassion to it. And the outcome card is Happy Thoughts. And look at this beautiful, again, scenario of being up and above in the clouds. Because happy thoughts really do bring about and create happy situations. Happier thoughts help to raise your level and help you to see the truth and the beauty within everything. And I think what this whole thing speaks to here today is that when you see the truth of a situation that needs healing, one of the ways that you can heal it is by seeing it in a healed reality. Instead of focusing on what's wrong in the situation, the way someone's behaving, oh, they should be doing this about this situation, or they should be doing that, or, this isn't right. Somebody should do something about that. As healers, sometimes the way we heal is by seeing the situation or the person in a healed reality. What would it look like if that person or situation worked out perfectly? It's almost like rewriting the script. If you could go back and look at the situation, and if everything could go as ideally as possible, what would that look like? Infuse it with positive, happy thoughts of what it would look like if everything had gone ideally. And happy thoughts can often create a happy outcome. As you see in that picture, the unicorn is sitting there overlooking the clouds, and he's staring off in the distance to a castle, and it looks like what appears to be a sunrise in the back of the picture. And I think what you'll find is that the outcome is a happy one. It's like the beginning of a new day, like a sunrise. So thanks so much for joining with me today. Thank you all for your lovely comments that you've been leaving on the channel. Lovely comments and messages and the notes that you've been sending me. I really appreciate it. And I wish you much peace and many blessings for this Sunday. I look forward to talking with you tomorrow.